Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm at the new desk location now. It's working really nicely for me, so I'm really happy with the setup. If you missed the video on that one and you want to catch it, just check out my last video. It's building a studio part 3 or something like that, building my home studio part 3. You may have also seen that my beat pack's been on sale, and thanks to everyone that's picked that up. It's been flying out this week, so I've extended the sale time. That's going to be on sale till Friday now, so if you need some lo-fi beat sounds and textures and that kind of thing, please head to the link in the top right hand corner. This is me trying to point to the top right hand corner, and go and pick that up, and it helps the channel out, it helps me out a little bit, and yeah, hopefully you get something decent in return as well. So in this video, what I wanted to talk about is recording drum loops using resample, which we've talked about before, but I wanted to share the tip of how I always get them in time perfectly. And I think this probably takes a little bit of practice as well. That's the reason why I can sort of do it like 99% of the time now. But also, I think this little method that I do now does actually really help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the example of how I do it, but I'm going to do it really slowly so that you guys can understand what I'm doing. And I don't know if this is just something that personally works for me. It might not work for you. You might not need to do it. But for me, this really helps out. So what I basically do is, obviously when you're resampling, you have to hit record at exactly the right time so that it's a perfect loop. Otherwise you have to start playing with the start and end points, which is a bit fiddly, and I hate kind of playing around with those, trying to get the perfect drum loop. I like to just have it down, ready to go. And with this method that I figured out, it pretty much works all the time. I don't have to touch the start and end buttons at all. So what I do is I drum the drum beat out, and when I want to finish and press record, I hit the pad I'm going to record to as if that's the next beat in the drum. So I'll show you an example. It's maybe a little bit difficult to explain, but so I hit that on time to finish it, and honestly 99% of the time that makes the loop perfect. So I'll do an example. Probably going to go wrong now that I've said it works every time. So you hit it at the same time as record, so it kind of keeps you in time. A lot of the time when I used to reach up to hit record, it would always kind of be slightly out of time, and I'd have to use start and end points to adjust it. So this got me really locking them down straight away. So let's listen to that now. As you can see, that's perfectly in time, and I'm just going to prove to you that that's not a fluke, because I'm going to do a different beat and do the same technique. Okay, I misdrummed that one. That wasn't the fault of the technique. So you'll hear that I always hear another bass drum beat at the end for some reason. It always plays another bass drum beat, but that doesn't matter, because when you listen to the loop back, it does work. Okay, there you go again. It's worked perfectly. So let's just try one more that's like completely different. So that was only one bar, and as you can see there, you can hear the bass drum hit again. So this technique can't be a coincidence. I've just done 3 in a row and they've all looped perfectly. Some of you may just be able to hit record at the right time and it works, but for some reason, for me, hitting that 12 and the record at the same time, or whatever pad I'm going to record onto, that really locks in my timing and makes sure that I get that perfect loop. So just a quick one that today, guys. I hope that's useful for you. If you're struggling to get those drum loops perfectly looping with resample, and you happen to mess around with the start and end points, this might be a method that works for you. I just hit that pad in time with what the next drum bass, basically the next bass drum beat's going to be. So, and that seems to lock it down perfectly. If you've got your own methods that you use and you think they could be useful for other people, please leave a comment below, and if I see any decent ones, I'll pin them in the comments so other people can get onto them as well. And if there's anything you want to talk about below, or you want to ask a question, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll always try and reply to the comments, so it's definitely worth doing. Please smash that thumbs up button if you like this little tip, and if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It's really cool to see the channel growing on a daily basis at the moment, getting about 400 new subscribers a month at the moment, which is crazy. So I want to keep that going. I'm going to keep putting out content for you guys, and hopefully you're going to keep enjoying it. So that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I'll be back very soon with more content. Peace.